are here today to talk about Goldfish, a digital wonderland thriller by A.A. Addison, and clearly you can tell I did not like this book. Let's talk about it. So first and foremost, huge shout out and thank you to the author and to their team for reaching out to me, reaching out to a bunch of other content creators, and offering us the chance to read and review this book. It's a debut novel by A.A. Addison. I did an unboxing video and I said I was very excited because this is like the first physical author mail I've ever received, and I hate to say that I was disappointed in it. I think this is such a neat idea, but it was poorly executed. We are following Emma, who is obsessed with social media. She basically wishes that like social media was reality and that it was just the world, and her wish comes true. She gets stuck essentially in a social media themed world, kind of like an Alice in Wonderland type situation. She's going on like all these different trials to try to survive this social media world. Each level is like a different kind of content creator. So she's facing people like a mukbanger, or she goes head to head with a TikTok dancer, Instagram model, another one. So it's like things like that. So such a neat concept, great idea, poorly executed. This book also is not a traditional writing style. It's not written like a novel. If anything, I'd say it's closer written to like a screenplay, but not like screenplay format. But you can just see how short the sentences are. They're like one-line descriptions. My theory, honestly, is that each line, because they're so short, is trying to be like Twitter in the sense that a tweet can only be 280 characters long. So like that's my theory with like all of these short descriptions and dialogue pieces that the character has. But I am not that invested to go count and see if my theory is correct, but it would be on par with like the social media theme surrounding this book. However, the writing and the descriptions that are in this are very disjointed. There is a lot of typos, there's a lot of grammatical errors, and it's written in a very casual tone, and it uses a lot of slang. You would literally get to the end of the sentence and it would have LOL written in all caps. I hate for this to sound as bad as it's going to, but this honestly felt like it was written by a child. It was not challenging. It was very childish. It was very immature. Again, there were so many errors. The only reason why I know it wasn't written by a child is because it is very explicit. There is a lot of foul language throughout. There is sexual implications. There is sexual content. There are several vulgar descriptions. And to be quite frank, it was very cringe and gross. I did not think these characters were sympathetic at all. I was not rooting for them at all. I could not relate to them. This book will not age well. The way that it is written, the slang that's used, the sentences that is formed is very on par with what younger generations are speaking today. And we all know that slang changes within several years. And so it's just not going to age well, and it's not going to sit right with a lot of people. I do appreciate, though, that the underlying message in this is actually real, and that social media is toxic. There is so many different types of content that exists out there, and we are constantly in competition with each other. No matter what kind of genre of content you are creating, we are always in competition with each other, because we're always looking for the next big thing. We want our content to be exciting and fun and to do well and go viral. It's one of the whole points of making content. And so I think this book does a great job of actually capturing that and showing how toxic it can be. Our main gal, Emma, is in like this social media realm. It's being run by somebody called the King algorithm. And I mean, you can't get any more on the nose than that. Everybody is trying to appease and appeal to the algorithm to make sure their content passes through the floodgates and actually gets seen by the masses. So that's why I can really, really appreciate the message and the idea, the concept of this story and where it was going. So I am really sorry to say that I did not enjoy this book. I did not like it. It has so much potential. It really does, but it's not there. I am very appreciative, again, to the author and to their team for gifting me this copy and allowing me this opportunity to read and review it. I felt it was important to myself and also to the internet to share actual critical feedback and my personal thoughts on this book and how I felt while reading it.